From the moment of our arrival into this vast cosmic theater, we are each imbued with a unique celestial blueprint, a subtle yet profound guidance woven into the very fabric of our birth. This guidance of the stars, as it is often called, transcends the simplistic notion of mere fortune-telling. It is a gift from the universe, an intrinsic understanding of our inherent nature, the pathways we have already traversed, and the myriad possibilities that stretch out before us on the horizon of time. Think of the constellations not just as distant pinpricks of light forming familiar shapes, but as an intricate framework that subtly influences the contours of our lives, whispering secrets of our potential and the challenges we may encounter. As we stand on the precipice of 2025, a year already humming with the undercurrents of societal transformation, many find themselves at a significant turning point. The familiar landscapes of our lives are shifting, prompting an internal recalibration, a stirring within our own beings. It is in these moments of flux that a confluence of emotions often arises, anticipation mingling with a touch of unease, expectation dancing with a hint of bewilderment. Yet, amidst this swirling tapestry of feelings, there is a constant, unwavering presence offering solace and direction. The Buddha, in his boundless compassion, is depicted as a gentle yet steadfast support, a luminous force that eases our journey forward, shining a light from the very depths of our hearts. In this spirit of seeking celestial and spiritual insight, we will turn our focus to 6 distinct constellations out of the 12 that grace the zodiacal band. For each of these celestial houses, we will explore the unique guardian Buddha who stands as a protector and guide, and the specific blessings that the year 2025 promises to bestow upon those born under their influence. These guardian Buddhas are not distant deities, but rather beings deeply attuned to the nuances of our individual natures and the specific trials that life presents. They stand ready to offer powerful guidance precisely when it is most needed. The more we open ourselves to accepting and integrating this benevolent guidance, the richer and more serene our lives can become, allowing us to navigate the complexities of existence with greater ease and understanding. This exploration is also an invitation to remember a profound truth, the intrinsic value and specialness that resides within each of us. This is not merely a sentiment to uplift the spirit, but a concept deeply rooted in Buddhist philosophy, the inherent seed of Buddha nature present in every life. Each of us, therefore, is a being of immense worth. As we strive to cultivate our strengths and address our shortcomings with sincere intention, embracing the wisdom offered, the year 2025 holds the promise of remarkable illumination and growth. So, settle in. Allow yourself a moment of quiet contemplation and join us as we delve into the celestial currents and spiritual blessings awaiting 6 unique zodiac signs in the year ahead. As we embark on this journey of discovery, the unique guidance awaiting each sign will gradually unfold, revealing the specific pathways to navigate the coming year with greater clarity and purpose. As we navigate the currents of change in 2025, understanding the specific blessings bestowed upon each zodiac sign can offer profound insights and guidance. Let's begin by exploring the unique protection and opportunities awaiting those born under the sign of Scorpio. Individuals born under the zodiac sign of Scorpio, typically between October 24th and November 22nd, are often characterized by a deep wellspring of passion. Once a Scorpionic mind locks onto a particular objective, their capacity for focused concentration can be truly astonishing, often leaving those around them in awe of their unwavering dedication. This intense energy that emanates from Scorpios can sometimes feel enigmatic to others, possessing an almost magnetic allure that, in its sheer power, can even seem somewhat formidable. It is not uncommon for Scorpios to be perceived as individuals who occasionally retreat into the sanctuary of their inner world. However, this tendency towards introspection is often a reflection of their profound respect for their own strong sense of self and their inherently uncompromising nature. Guiding and safeguarding those born under this intense sign is Akala, revered as the immovable wisdom king. In Buddhist tradition, Akala is a powerful deity known for his fierce determination in cutting through worldly attachments and offering unwavering protection against malevolent forces. As 2025 unfolds, it is believed that the celestial energies will work in concert with Aquilus' protective influence to bestow upon Scorpios a heightened sense of resolve, an almost unbreakable will. This amplification of willpower will serve as a significant boon for Scorpios, who are already naturally inclined towards deep focus and unwavering pursuit of their goals. This enhanced inner strength will undoubtedly be a source of encouragement as they navigate the year ahead. However, it is also prudent to acknowledge that an exceptionally strong will, while often advantageous, can sometimes lead to friction in interpersonal dynamics. Scorpios will need to cultivate a heightened awareness of how their intensity might be perceived by those around them. In 2025, in particular, differences in opinion may become more pronounced in various spheres of life, be it in the professional realm, within the familial unit, or amongst close circles of friends. It is during these junctures that consciously channeling the power of Aquila to cut off worldly desires becomes particularly relevant. This entails a diligent self-reflection on whether personal fixations are hardening into unnecessary obsessions and a willingness to adopt a compromising stance where appropriate, recognizing the perspectives of others. Scorpios possess an innate ability to perceive the genuine emotions and underlying intentions of those they interact with. This perceptive gift, when coupled with the steadfast protection of Feudo-Myoho, another name for Aquila, will not only fortify their inner resilience throughout 2025, but will also enable them to maintain healthy boundaries in their relationships. This careful cultivation of appropriate distance will ultimately pave the way for significant achievements. The ability to shed unnecessary burdens, both tangible and emotional, and to focus solely on what truly nourishes their growth will propel Scorpios towards even greater heights. It is crucial for Scorpios to remember the inherent significance of their unique journey and to consciously temper the wielding of their considerable power with compassion and responsibility, mirroring the inexhaustible yet controlled flame of Feudo-Myoho. By embracing this mindful approach to their own will, 2025 stands to be a year in which Scorpios can confront any complex challenge with unwavering resolve and make decisions with exceptional clarity and accuracy. As the year progresses, the interplay between Scorpio's inherent intensity and Aquila's steadfast guidance promises a journey of profound personal power and the potential for remarkable success. Following the intense focus of Scorpio and the unwavering will guided by Aquila, we now turn our attention to the dynamic and pioneering spirit of Aries. Those born under the sign of Aries, typically between March 21st and April 19th, are often recognized for their boundless energy and their inherent drive to initiate action. Much like a fresh, vibrant green leaf pushing its way into the world, Arians possess a natural vigor that often translates into remarkable leadership qualities, inspiring those around them with their enthusiasm and readiness to embark on new ventures. This innate dynamism frequently positions them as catalysts for change and as individuals who readily take the helm. However, alongside this admirable zest for action, it is also noted that Arians may sometimes find themselves so eager to engage that they overlook the importance of thorough contemplation. Their inclination to charge headfirst into the fray, while undeniably valuable in leading a team and setting an energetic pace, necessitates a conscious effort to cultivate a more relaxed approach. This ensures that those following their lead are not overwhelmed by the sheer velocity of their progress. The benevolent Buddha who lovingly watches over Aries is Tathagata, often referred to as the Buddha of compassion. Tathagata embodies a profound and all-encompassing compassion, embracing all existence with an infinite expanse of light and an immeasurable lifespan, guiding all beings towards ultimate liberation. As 2025 unfolds, the radiant light of Tathagata's compassion will pour into the lives of Arians, serving to deepen their connections with others and simultaneously allowing their own innate kindness to shine with even greater brilliance. This promises to be a year where shared successes and collaborative achievements will be particularly significant for those born under this fiery sign. Leading others while also demonstrating genuine consideration for their perspectives and positions will be a crucial aspect of Aries' journey in 2025. Regardless of their exceptional capacity for action and their decisive nature, a continued pattern of issuing unilateral instructions or making forceful decisions without regard for the input and well-being of their team may lead to exhaustion amongst their peers. Tathagata, in his infinite wisdom, gently reminds us of the limitations of unchecked free will. Through subtle yet profound influences, Arians will be guided towards recognizing the inherent value in pausing, in truly listening, and in understanding the rhythms and needs of those around them. As an Arian, the pure desire to lead, to be the first to reach the intended goal, is an intrinsic part of your nature. This ambition, in itself, is not a negative trait. In fact, it often ignites hope and inspires collective action. However, it is important to consider the potential consequences of maintaining such a high velocity that others struggle to keep pace. There is a risk of reaching the summit alone, experiencing a solitary victory where the joy of shared accomplishment is absent. This is where the gentle light of the Buddha's mercy, embodied by Tathagata, offers invaluable guidance in 2025. While embracing your natural inclination to take initiative, consciously cultivate consideration for others, extending a hand to those who may need support along the way. This act of compassionate leadership will not only amplify your own sense of fulfillment, but will also serve to purify and strengthen your relationships. Those around you will increasingly recognize you not just as a dynamic leader, but also as a reliable and kind one. However, a crucial balance must be struck. Overly prioritizing the needs of others to the detriment of your own can lead to a dissipation of your true self. By honoring your inherent positivity and your powerful drive to break through barriers, while also ensuring you take appropriate rest and value harmony in your interactions, your inherent attractiveness will be further enhanced, and you will be even more receptive to the profound guidance of the Buddha, ultimately paving the way for significant achievements in the year ahead. As the energetic spirit of Aries merges with the boundless compassion of Tathagata, a path of both impactful action and meaningful connection will illuminate 2025. From the dynamic initiative of Aries, guided by the compassionate light of Tathagata, we now shift our focus to the innovative and often surprising realm of Aquarius. Individuals born under the sign of Aquarius, typically between January 20th and February 18th, are frequently characterized by their forward-thinking nature and their penchant for challenging conventional norms. They possess a remarkable ability to conceive original ideas, often presenting perspectives and proposing reforms that can leave their colleagues utterly astonished by their sheer ingenuity. This inherent flexibility, coupled with a distinctive intellectual eccentricity, forms the cornerstone of the unique charm that defines those born under the sign of the water bearer. Standing as a compassionate guide for Aquarius is Avalokiteshvara, also known as the Bodhisattva of perfect sound or, in some traditions, canon. This revered Bodhisattva embodies boundless mercy, readily lending an ear to the myriad forms of suffering and sorrow experienced by all beings, and extending a helping hand with unwavering compassion. As the year 2025 unfolds, the potent combination of Avalokiteshvara's wisdom and his precious mercy is poised to significantly enrich the realm of communication and interpersonal relationships for Aquarians. Their intellectual horizons are set to expand even further, fostering an increased openness to accepting consultations and diverse viewpoints from those around them. However, it is important for those born under the sign of Aquarius to exercise caution against the potential tendency to prioritize their own often groundbreaking ideas to such an extent that the feelings and perspectives of others are inadvertently overlooked. While Aquarians often possess grand ideals and are adept at formulating confident plans to achieve them, there may be instances where the concerns and worries of those around them might seem comparatively insignificant. It is here that the gentle wisdom of Avalokiteshvara offers a crucial lesson: the profound importance of truly listening to the unspoken sounds of the human heart, even the silent language of tears. The year 2025 will present numerous opportunities for Aquarians to consciously cultivate this empathetic listening, particularly when engaged in discussions about their ambitious goals and the causes they hold dear. Aquarians themselves are often endowed with remarkable intuition and a keen sense of logical reasoning, making them naturally adept at offering assistance and guidance to others. This inherent ability to solve problems might occasionally lead to a feeling that the challenges faced by those around them will soon resolve, potentially fostering a sense of impatience. It is precisely during such moments that the quiet, pervasive mercy of perfect understanding, embodied by Avalokiteshvara, serves as a gentle reminder to refrain from rushing. Cultivating a deep respect for the individual pace of others and consciously avoiding the urge to expedite processes will be paramount. Attempting to reach conclusions prematurely can inadvertently create further complexities and obstacles in interpersonal dynamics. As 2025 progresses, the more Aquarians consciously express their inherent warmth and kindness, the deeper and more meaningful the bonds they forge with those in their social and professional circles will become. Their capacity to offer sincere and insightful advice, grounded in a genuine understanding of others' concerns, will flourish. Conversely, they will also find it easier to reach out and ask for support when they themselves are in need. Avalokiteshvara, the Bodhisattva of perfect sound, is uniquely attuned to sensing and hearing the subtle voices and unspoken needs of others. By actively engaging in deep listening, Aquarians will find that their own voices, their innovative ideas and transformative visions will resonate more powerfully and reach those who need to hear them with greater clarity. This reciprocal interaction of listening and being heard will serve to deepen their wisdom, allowing the confident and often groundbreaking ideas of Aquarius to manifest with greater ease and impact. You, as an Aquarian, possess a unique spark, a special ability to envision and pave the way for the future. This is a talent to be nurtured. Therefore, consciously avoid the pitfalls of impatience and isolation, and instead, embrace a path of compassionate progress, moving forward in harmonious collaboration with those around you. This mindful approach will not only enrich your own journey, but will also amplify your capacity to bring positive change to the world. As we explored the unique paths illuminated for Aquarius by the compassionate guidance of Avalokiteshvara, the Bodhisattva of perfect sound, we now turn our attention to the meticulously ordered world of Virgo. Individuals born under the zodiac sign of Virgo, typically between August 23rd and September 22nd, are often distinguished by their inherently methodical and honest nature. They possess an exceptional eye for even the most minute details, a capacity for observation that frequently astounds those around them with its precision. This keen attention, coupled with their strong research and planning abilities, often makes Virgos a stabilizing force within any team, earning them the trust and reliance of their colleagues. However, this dedication to order and accuracy can sometimes manifest as a tendency towards nervousness and a critical eye, not only directed outwards but also inwards, leading to potential self-criticism and a demanding stance towards others. Illuminating the path for Virgo is Deities Nyorai, also known as Mavarakana, a central figure in some Buddhist traditions. Deities Nyorai is often described as embodying the very essence and mystery of the universe itself, possessing the profound ability to perceive the true nature of all phenomena, cutting through illusions and granting great wisdom to those who seek it. As 2025 unfolds, it is anticipated that Virgos will experience significant breakthroughs in their intellectual pursuits, be it in formal studies, dedicated research endeavors, or within the professional sphere. This potential for advancement is amplified by their natural aptitude for keen observation, now further sharpened and guided by the protective wisdom of Deities Nyorai. This enhanced insight will empower Virgos to perceive situations with exceptional clarity, allowing them to exert their abilities with even greater impact and garner the understanding and support of those around them. Yet, the very sharpness of their perceptive abilities carries a potential caveat. There is a risk that Virgos, due to their inherent skill in noticing even the smallest discrepancies, might inadvertently accumulate unnecessary stress. Even if they do not consciously intend to seek out faults, their acute awareness can lead them to identify minor flaws or mistakes in the work of others, causing them undue concern and internal discomfort. Deities Nyorai, as a being who illuminates the deepest recesses of the psyche, also symbolizes profound tolerance and acceptance. Therefore, The guiding message for Virgos in 2025 is to cultivate the wisdom to skillfully overlook minor imperfections, recognizing that their keen perception doesn't necessitate dwelling on every detail. For Virgos in 2025, the horizon holds the promise of significant leaps in various creative and intellectual domains, including academics, artistic expression, and innovative endeavors. However, it is also indicated that interpersonal relationships might encounter a degree of complexity. While their drive to take on leadership roles is admirable, Virgos should be mindful of the potential for conflict if they impose the same exacting standards on others. Deities Yorai, embodying a compassionate heart, encourages Virgos to embrace the understanding that each individual operates at their own pace and possesses unique areas of expertise. Honing the flexibility to lead in a way that optimizes the diverse talents within a team will be key. You, as a Virgo, already possess a special ability to act as a grounding force, bringing stability to those around you. By aligning this inherent strength with a larger sense of purpose and embracing both learning and imagination with open arms, while extending self-compassion and tolerance towards the imperfections of others, you are likely to receive profound gratitude in 2025, with many acknowledging the positive impact of your presence and guidance. Ultimately, by embracing the illuminating wisdom of Deities Yorai with a spirit of self-acceptance and tolerance, Virgos can navigate the year ahead with grace, achieving new heights in their personal and professional lives. As the analytical prowess of Virgo merges with the profound tolerance of Deities Yorai, a path of insightful progress and harmonious collaboration will unfold in 2025. Moving from the insightful guidance offered to Virgo under the light of Deities Yorai, we now turn our attention to the expansive and adventurous spirit of Sagittarius. Those born under this zodiac sign, typically between November 23rd and December 21st, are widely recognized for their inherent freedom-loving nature and their unyielding curiosity that propels them towards new horizons. Sagittarians are unafraid to seek out novel stimulations and experiences, possessing a remarkable stamina that allows them to leap into the unknown with an optimistic heart. Their bright and sociable demeanor often makes them adept at rallying others towards ambitious goals, fostering a sense of shared adventure and purpose. However, alongside this vibrant enthusiasm for the new and the grand, there can be a tendency for Sagittarians to gravitate towards visible novelty and large-scale endeavors, sometimes at the expense of sustained effort in one place. This inclination might occasionally lead to moments where they lose their composure or find themselves adrift from their initial objectives, their focus momentarily scattered by the allure of the next exciting prospect. Serving as a guiding light for Sagittarius is Manjushri, revered as the bodhisattva of wisdom and learning. Manjushri embodies profound intellectual prowess and is a symbol of insightful understanding in Buddhist tradition. His wisdom has been cherished and sought after since ancient times, even finding its way into the well-known proverb that 3 heads make the wisdom of letters, highlighting the power of collective intelligence and the depth of knowledge. As 2025 unfolds, the influence of Manjushri is anticipated to amplify the inherent driving force within Sagittarians. This infusion of wisdom is expected to catalyze significant progress across various fields, including academic pursuits, artistic expressions, and creative activities. For the naturally curious and intellectually inclined Sagittarius, this period of deep learning presents a remarkable opportunity for growth and expansion of knowledge. However, it is crucial for Sagittarians to be mindful of their potential tendency to abandon projects midway, a consequence of their constant yearning for new stimulation. The protective influence of Manjushri will not only enhance their capacity for acquiring knowledge, but will also serve as a guiding force, steering them towards the crucial stage of applying what they have learned in practical and meaningful ways. Achieving a certain level of mastery in academics or the arts invariably requires consistent accumulation of knowledge and dedicated practice. Therefore, in 2025, Sagittarians are encouraged to consciously cultivate not only the initial enjoyment of learning, but also the vital ability to persevere through challenges and maintain sustained effort. Should the familiar stirrings of boredom arise, prompting a desire to move on to the next novelty, It will be beneficial for Sagittarians to reconnect with their initial aspirations, reminding themselves of the deeper rewards that come from sustained dedication, and to seek the steadying wisdom of Manjusri. You, as a Sagittarius, are born with a unique sense of adventure, a spirit that approaches life with the zest of a traveler exploring uncharted territories. This allows you to generate bold and imaginative ideas that can often surprise and inspire those around you. However, it is important to recognize that the realization of truly significant achievements often requires a series of smaller, consistent steps. Manjusri, the bodhisattva of wisdom and learning, does not seek to confine your free spirit, but rather to empower it through the disciplined acquisition and application of knowledge, allowing that freedom to manifest in a more profound and impactful form. The year 2025 holds the promise of substantial progress for Sagittarians who embrace this understanding, leading to greater accomplishments than ever before and the opening of entirely new horizons. Embrace your talents generously, share your inherent joy and the delightful surprises you create with the world around you. Your radiant spirit, engaged in learning, exploration, and imaginative play, will serve as a dazzling light, inspiring those fortunate enough to witness your journey. As the adventurous spirit of Sagittarius aligns with the profound wisdom of Manjusri, a path of both expansive exploration and meaningful accomplishment will illuminate 2025. Finally, as we conclude our exploration of the celestial guidance for 2025, we turn our attention to the nurturing and deeply empathetic sign of Cancer. Individuals born under the zodiac sign of Cancer, typically between June 22nd and July 22nd, are often characterized by their remarkable capacity for loving care towards their family and close friends. They possess an innate talent for cultivating environments where others feel safe, secure, and truly cherished, often serving as a dependable and comforting presence in the lives of those around them. While their deep sympathy for the emotions of others can sometimes lead to an expenditure of their own energy, it is precisely this profound kindness that fuels their desire to protect those they hold dear, a quality that lies at the very heart of Cancer's endearing nature. Guiding and watching over those born under the sign of Cancer is Akasagarbha, known as the Bodhisattva of the void or the Bodhisattva of space. This revered figure in Buddhist tradition is a potent symbol of infinite wisdom and boundless mercy. The very term void in Akasagarbha's name alludes to the endless expanse of the universe, while Garbha signifies a storehouse or womb containing treasures. This symbolic representation suggests that within each Cancerian lies a reservoir of unlimited potential, often lying dormant and waiting for the opportune moment to be fully realized. The year 2025 is presented as precisely such a time, an opening for this inherent potential to manifest in its fullness. Cancer, being a water sign often associated with themes of protection and security, can sometimes exhibit a degree of timidity when faced with external changes. Individuals born under this sign may require time to acclimate to new environments and might experience a sense of anxiety regarding the unfamiliar, questioning whether these shifts are truly beneficial. However, the year 2025 emerges as a particularly auspicious period for Cancers to gently push beyond these anxieties and actively expand their horizons. Under the benevolent protection of Akasagarbha, they will find the strength and courage to draw forth the infinite possibilities that reside within them. It is worth noting, however, that while embracing new opportunities, Cancers should exercise mindfulness in not attempting to engage with too many novel experiences simultaneously. Overextending themselves in this manner could potentially disrupt the delicate balance within their close relationships and lead to feelings of exhaustion. For Cancerians, their home, their family ties, and their intimate friendships hold a paramount significance, often taking precedence above all else. Consequently, sudden or drastic changes can be particularly stressful for them. Therefore, while embracing the willingness to take on new challenges that 2025 may present, it is equally important for Cancers to nurture their sense of inner peace and security. Maintaining a comforting place to return to, both literally and emotionally, will be crucial. Akasagarbha, the Bodhisattva of the void, bestows infinite power, but to harness this power in a positive and constructive way, Cancers will benefit from cultivating and maintaining a stable and grounded mind. You, as a Cancerian, possess a special gift, the inherent power to extend profound kindness and warmth to those around you. Why not embrace this very kindness as a strength, a gentle yet powerful force to navigate the wider world? Should you encounter formidable obstacles, remember the boundless possibilities that still lie beyond your current vision. The protection of Akasagarbha is believed to possess the very power to bring wishes into tangible reality. The visions that begin to unfold for you in 2025 are not merely fleeting dreams, but hold the potential to solidify into concrete realities within your grasp. As the nurturing spirit of Cancer aligns with the infinite wisdom and mercy of Akasagarbha, a year of profound personal growth and the realization of long-held aspirations awaits.